Walk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. David Haye coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. George Foreman's got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
I want to see some head.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. This is a matchup that a lot of folks have been looking forward to, Teddy. I'm very interested to hear what you say about it from a strategic standpoint, and that is Big George Foreman now facing a very unorthodox and awkward kind of guy.
Well, George is going to have to, well, the thing with George in this kind of fight, it's always about, your mentality. And I might play charades with George, where sometimes you make him, guess what you are, and maybe even take it to another step and make believe that you're something else, And I would tell George, I'd whisper in his ear maybe and say, make believe you're not a puncher, at least early on. Because if you act like a puncher early, you're going to feed into this guy's, awkwardness. You're going to go after him. You're going to get yourself into all kinds of traps, out of sorts, off balance. He's going to take advantage of that. You're not going to be the stronger guy. So, jab a little bit. Forget that you're a puncher early on. And then when the guy starts to really believe you, and he forgets you're a puncher, and he comes forward a little bit, and he gives up that unorthodox approach, become a puncher again.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Big George Foreman unloads a left hand. Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, where as a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights. I mean, he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
We've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
Nice strike after catching one by David Haye. Final 10 seconds of round number one. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by George Foreman.
Let's go. What are you waiting? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Okay, listen. I want to see that straight right there. Hold a jab, then straight down the middle. You got that?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good biting, snapping shot by George Foreman. Good combination punch by David Haye right there, and that has his corner cheering him on. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
1-2, 1-2.
Finish with the hook.
Good double jab by David Haye. David Haye's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Good defensive skill with the blocks by David Haye.
Use the ring. Use the ring.
Scored well up top. And yet another right hand lands. George Foreman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Halfway through round number 2. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Move those feet.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Foreman's left working well that time.
Let's see some more head movement.
And now he scores well with a straight right. Foreman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Right back at him with a left hand. Some fine fundamentals. Good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by David Haye.
All right, breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. Keep your hands.
And round number 3 is underway. David Haye is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Gets rid of that effort. George Foreman's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by George Foreman.